Ladies and gentlemen, welcome as we try to analyze all the beautiful footy action that happened on Tuesday, June 26th in Russia. Tuesday, June 26th saw the completion of the group stages for Groups C and D. Group C had France and Denmark advancing after they came to a 0-0 draw. Let's break down what happened in Group D. Group D obviously had the likes of Croatia, Argentina, Nigeria, and Iceland. The final game day rather, saw Argentina taking on Nigeria in St. Petersburg, Russia. Argentina are the 5th ranked team in the FIFA World Rankings. They have lofty expectations set on them every year, given that they're such a footballing giant. They've had the likes of Diego Maradona, Lionel Messi. Do I need to say more? Those are two absolute iconic figures in world football. So, it's the lofty expectations that came into play heading into this group. Heading into the final game day, it's Croatia, followed by Nigeria, followed by Iceland, and then Argentina in dead last. Now, the script was set for Argentina to play Nigeria in a essentially winner-take-all situation, provided that Croatia were able to beat Iceland, or if Iceland were able to manage a draw. Huge expectations set in this game. There's always been talks about Lionel Messi, whether he can do what he does at the club level for Barcelona, and whether that would translate over into being effective for the Argentinian national team. Argentina, of course, have been spurned by Chile in the Copa America, the 2014 World Cup, where they lost to Germany in extra time. So what would happen today? The 5th ranked side in Argentina took on the 48th ranked team in Nigeria. The Nigerian Super Eagles took on La Albiceleste. Heading into this game, a lot of scrutiny had been going on to Jorge Sampaoli and how he has managed his team. We haven't seen the likes of Paulo Dybala getting even a look onto the field. So what would happen in this winner-take-all game? Argentina went with a 4-4-2. And Nigeria were playing a very compact defensive formation. They had a 3-5-2 going, but it was kind of 5 in the back, if I'm being honest with you. So the stage was set. Could Argentina pull off the greatest escape act and make it out of their group? Let's break it down for what happened. Argentina took the lead in the first half in the 14th minute through a beautifully sublime touch from Lionel Messi, which saw him hold the ball onto his left foot, bring it down, and slot it opposite direction with his right foot across the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper stood no chance. While I'm talking about goalkeepers, I really want to point out that after that Willy Caballero horror show that he had against Croatia, he lost his spot and Franco Armani got the call up in between the sticks. So, that result would stay up until halftime, where Argentina were leading 1-0. They looked much more confident on the ball, which is something that most fans of the game would expect a team of Argentina's caliber with so many world-class players to go out and be able to dictate the run of form that they want to manage in a game that is a must-win for Argentina. And again, while we say it's must-win for Argentina, Nigeria, the Super Eagles, were no slouch either. Many are predicting them to be a team of the future. Their core is very young and they're a very skilled group. After halftime, in the 51st minute, the referee awarded a penalty due to a foul by Javier Mascherano, who is a very experienced player in his own regard, played for Liverpool, Barcelona. I believe he's now playing his trade in China, but to be honest, I thought the penalty that the referee awarded was a little suspect in the sense that it looked soft. It was a soft call to make. And what's very important to point out about this is that there was no VAR given on that penalty. The referee straight yellow to Javier Mascherano, and Victor Moses stepped up, took the penalty, calm, put it in the right side, and Armani had no chance. So it was 1-1, and as the game progressed, you could hear the chants of the Argentinian fans for their team to spark a comeback in the sense that they need the win, and you could also hear the same thing from the Nigerian fans who were ecstatic over the result that their team had accomplished so far. However, this all wasn't left to be a storyline ending. Argentina, in the 86th minute, threw a beautiful strike by Marcos Rojo, of all people, the Manchester United defender. A beautiful right foot volley. gave La Albi Celeste a 2-1 victory over Nigeria. Argentina pulled off that escape. They came through and they finished second in their group behind Croatia, who also beat Iceland by the same score of 2-1. One very important thing is that this was the 5th World Cup meeting between Argentina and Nigeria. All 4 previous games, Argentina won by 1 goal. 5th time in a row. Argentina did it again. You've got to be hard done if you're a Nigerian fan. They played very well. They played with their heart on their sleeve, but that quality of attack that Argentina possesses is too great. While we're talking about Argentina pulling this escape act and advancing how many thought they would do pre-World Cup, I want to talk about how Argentina got here. Argentina went through 3 different managers in their qualifying campaign. They only scored 19 goals in 18 games. 19 goals in 18 games. That's a rate slightly better than 1 a game. This team features the offensive prowess in Messi, Higuain, Aguero, Dybala. These are world-class strikers. Sure, Messi, you can argue, isn't a striker, right wing, plays a deep 10 role, whatever. Still a goal scorer when they need it. Huge task given to Jorge Sampaoli. They escaped with the win, and we saw Jorge Sampaoli immediately go to the tunnel after the win. Very big win for Argentina. This sets them up to play France in the first elimination game for them. That's a huge game. That is a massive game. Argentina versus France. And then on the other side, we have Denmark taking on Croatia. Very exciting stuff as we progress to the tail end of the World Cup. Very hard done for Nigeria once again. They played well. Argentina, they did it. They pulled it. It was far from the script that everyone thought it was going to be. Messi, of course, scored his goal, cementing that he is trying to get it done. He wasn't isolated as much today. I thought Ever Banega's introduction into the lineup was an inspired selection, whether that's remained to be a Jorge Sampaoli decision or a player's decision. There was a little bit of controversy that was coming from that Argentinian team. Apparently there was a little coup, but anyhow, leave it to the side. Argentina got it done today. Great performance by Banega. I thought Di Maria was very lackluster, and Nigeria, you guys played well. You had 9 shots. Argentina had 8. Argentina got 1 more shot on than Nigeria's 3, but what can you do? Argentina enjoyed large spells of possession, and at the end of the day, the top team got there. Argentina on the front foot, got it done. We will see them in the next round, and an absolutely great result for Argentinian fans. And of course, the Croatians, who came through, bossed their group with 9 points from 3 games, showing that their team is here to metaphorically party, and they are going to be looking to do more or less against Denmark. Great set of fixtures. Great, absolutely phenomenal work from Argentina to get it done. Left it nervy. Substitutions were a little bit questionable in the sense that, again, we saw Messi come on when Dybala is on the bench, but what can you do? Argentina got it done. They enjoyed the 3 points, and they progressed from Group D and are looking to make their presence felt against a France team that has looked lackluster in this World Cup. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great one. Cheers. If you're enjoying our content, feel free to give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as finding us both on our Facebook and our Instagram pages. Both are at Footballtalkstv. Instagram.com/Footballtalkstv. Facebook, Footballtalkstv. We're going to have a lot of interesting content coming up for this year's World Cup previews, a lot of analysis on both the significance of results that happened, why they're important, what can we talk about them, and most importantly, in the off-season we'll be addressing transfer rumors, as that is a rumor mill that definitely needs to be addressed.